is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our
best beginner's guide
for the brand new MMORPG, whatever you want to call it, Dungeon Hunter 6. Like and subscribe for more amazing mobile gaming content. We got a bunch of tips to go over. We also got coupon codes to go over as well. Let's go over those coupon codes first. A lot of the features that I go over in today's video, you may or may not have them unlocked. If you don't have them unlocked, you just got to continue to play the game. The way this game works is there's a lot of level gating in this. A lot of content is locked behind your storyline quests as well as your character's level. So just as you go ahead as a new player and level up, you'll get access to tons of more new features. We're gonna go over to the welfare tab. It's in the top right corner. I believe you unlock this around, what is it, character level 12 or something like that. We're gonna click on welfare tab. We're gonna go to the bottom where it says gift code. And the first code is gonna be DH6. Click OK, and we got some diamonds, gold coins, and some summoning scrolls. Really quick, just to mention, I have a massive summoning video coming out right after this one later on in a couple hours, so make sure you have the notification bell on because I've been saving up all of my summoning scrolls. I have a ridiculous amount. I'll show you right after we do this. I've got tons. And our last code is going to be DH6 4 times, so 6666, four sixes. Click OK, and we got some more summoning scrolls and some gold coins. So really quick, I just want to show you the amount of summoning things I've got. I've got almost 200 unknown summonings saved up. We've got 77 mysteries, and I have 1 legendary summoning as well. I think I spent like $30 in the game so far, and I'm not going to spend any more. So let's go over some tips and tricks, some things to help you get started. First thing I'm gonna go over really quick is our titles. If we go to our menus, go to our titles, we have a bunch of different titles that we're gonna unlock, but there's 2 different ways you can use these. You can go ahead and equip the title, which is just going to go ahead and show that title above your name. So it's just kind of like a little catchphrase everyone can see, something like well-known, activist, whatever you want. You just click equipped titles. But what's more important is each title has its own separate attribute bonuses. So depending on how rare or how good that title is, certain ones give you more bonuses to your attributes as opposed to others. So you can equip one of these like lower tier ones, just click equipped titles, but then make sure you equipped your strongest one for your attributes. So at the bottom it says equipped or unequipped your attributes. So for this one I have Hunter's Return. I have this equipped for my attributes because this is giving me the most power, but I don't want to use that name, so I'm using the well-known, so I have that one as my title. So just make sure you pay attention to that because these are different. We take a look, this one's only giving me 6,000, this one's giving me 9,000. Next up, I want to go over the lieutenants really quick. I'll do a whole video on the lieutenants, but I just want to go over like what is the things to look out for, the best lieutenants for each class. If you're someone who's going to be a ranged damage dealer, I went ahead and I chose the archer. Like I mentioned in my previous video yesterday, we went over all the classes. If you missed that video, go ahead and check that out. And we are an archer class, we do a lot of damage, so my main lieutenants that I'm looking for are going to be tanks. Now I actually came into one of these weird loopholes where if you're a ranged damage dealer and you have like at least like 1 or 2 melee lieutenants out there, they don't necessarily have to be tanks, but just melee units, sometimes the boss will not even focus you if you are far enough. I had that happen a lot of times where I was in a big boss battle and I was actually well overpowered, but because I had 2 melee lieutenants out there, the boss kept drawing its focus to the lieutenants, so it kept trying to attack them while my main character, the archer, I was just sitting in the back just pumping out damage. I didn't take 1 single lick of hits from the boss. It's a really cool little trick to just use. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but if you are a ranged damage dealer, you really want to try and have at least 1 super strong SSR unit that is a tank or some type of melee fighter, some type of melee unit. If you can spend the $1.99, $2 to get the first top-up pack, I'm going to highly suggest you do to get this character, the Archmage Herbert. He's one of the NPC characters that we kind of meet early on in the game. He's an extremely strong lieutenant to have. He has a damage buff and a heal. I went ahead and I bought the $2 pack that lets you get him, and then I bought the upgraded pack, which I think was like $10, and it goes ahead and it gives you enough materials to promote him to 6 stars. However, the one thing you have to be careful with is once you do that first top-up pack, it's going to keep having more packs pop up for this Archmage Lieutenant, and you don't necessarily have to keep spending money to go ahead and promote him. The main thing is that you're going to need these Herbert Soul Stones, and the easiest way is like through packs. However, you can get them through your dailies. So if we go to check out our dailies, every time we go ahead and we complete 200 activities for our dailies, we will go ahead and get one of those Soul Stones. Now, it's only one per day, so depending on how many you need to promote him, it could take you 5, 10, 20 days. So it can be a little bit. The second one we got is the Demonic Wolf, and this was for our pre-registration. Everyone should get this, and there's another way to get, I believe, another copy as well through the game. I think there was one that I got through the rebate pack. There's like a rebate pack if you do spend money, and you can use your green, it's under free purchases, this one, and you can use 1,500 or 14.99 of your green gems, green diamonds. These are paid only. These are the paid currency. The blue ones are free. You can get these through just playing the game, but this is another one that you can go ahead and get him. But you can also get the Demonic Wolf through, I believe, the gacha system as well. So it's not like super pay to win to get him, but he is a really strong lieutenant to have. But out of those 3 main ones that you're going to be having, you want to have one that's a healer. So I have my Archmage who does healing and buffs. I'm going to have an SSR unit that's just going to be my tank. I haven't done my summons yet, so we'll wait and we'll see. And then having someone else who's like a damage dealer as well always helps. However, if you are going with like more of a warrior class, like if you went with the warrior class, then you're going to want to have a little bit more damage, something like a healer, and then maybe 2 damage dealers, because you don't necessarily need a tank if you're playing as the warrior class, because you're already kind of like tanky. So just keep that in mind. Warrior classes, you're going to want to focus more on having lieutenants who do damage. If you're a class that already does damage, you're going to want to have a little bit more of a balance of having a healer, buffer, and then some more frontline. You could go with 2 frontline or 1 frontline, and then someone who does damage as well. Next thing that's super important is the fact that we want to make sure that every day we reach that level cap. We head on over to our bag, and you'll see it says the world limit right now is 35, and I am at 34. This should be your #1 priority aside from following your storyline quest, which is right here. You should go ahead and constantly do these storyline quests because they're going to help you unlock additional features. The game, it's also kind of like the tutorial of the game because it's going to teach you about new tactics and new game modes and how to upgrade your characters and equipment and things like that. So this, you should always follow that. But you really want to make sure that you get to that 35 on the first day. Now, after you get to 35, it's then going to start converting our experience into these bronze coins. Now, I'm not quite sure what the bronze coins do yet. I'm sure if somebody already knows, go ahead and comment down below. But I definitely know that you want to get these bronze coins as fast as possible as well, because I'm pretty sure you can use them in like the shop or something to buy some items. Next one that's really important is the AFK area, the Tome of Tower. This is another game mode that you will unlock as you go ahead and progress. This is our AFK where we're just kind of like what I would call it an endless tower, defeat a boss monster on each different level. And then as we go ahead and do that, we have our AFK rewards down here. Again, we want to get as high as possible to increase our AFK rewards. Specifically, this experience points, 34 per minute is what I'm getting right now. And that really adds up a lot, especially when you go to sleep overnight. You're going to wake up to an abundant amount of XP to go ahead and get those free level ups fast. So that way you can constantly be chasing that level limit for the server. We also have our quick slaying. This is a really good idea to use your blue diamonds in because again, this is gonna help you level up fast. It's just an instant quick rush of XP and a bunch of different resources as well. You can do this a couple times a day for your diamonds. It's a good use for your diamonds. Another amazing use for your diamonds though is going to be, head to our menus, let's go to events, the Torment Tower gifts. Every time we go ahead and we complete certain levels of the Torment Tower, you're gonna get these free gift bonuses that you can go ahead and buy with your blue diamonds. Make sure you go ahead and buy them. I already bought all the first, the first like 3, no problem, didn't even think about it. You're gonna get some summoning scrolls, you're gonna get XP to go ahead and level up your lieutenants, and you're also gonna get the perfection stones. Remember what I said in my video yesterday, it is all about the lieutenants. Powering up your lieutenants and having super strong lieutenants is so important in this game. If you have any additional questions, feel free to comment down below. I'll try and answer them, or maybe somebody else can try and answer them. There's a lot of stuff to go over in this game. There's tons of different things. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later with my summoning video. Peace.